by introducing them to a local expert. Your company's relocation department makes it so easy too, almost like having your own personal assistant. Plus, the more referrals sent, the more received. As a member of Leading RE, you are part of something larger than just your firm. A high-performing, powerful community of quality real estate companies that are here by invitation. Incidentally, did you know that 80% of the membership inquiries we receive are declined? Makes you feel kind of special, doesn't it? Leading RE has been called a cooperative because its mission is to support each other by sharing business. Collectively, that loyalty generates over $120 million annually in referral commissions to Leading RE members. And that doesn't even count the income our agents earn by capturing listings and buyers as the result of using Leading RE marketing and technology resources. So that's it, the why behind Leading RE referrals. There are so many ways in which broker-to-broker referrals benefit you, even if you never receive one. More listings, enhanced skills, connections to top professionals, and outgoing referral income for minimal effort. Ironically, when you take advantage of all these Leading RE resources, you probably will increase your inbound business opportunities. Leading RE is the national and global component that complements your personal skills and your company's respected local brand. Referrals help make all of that happen for you, your company, and for our 128,000 other agents around the world.
Okay, so that tells you a little bit more about leading real estate companies of the world. They're based in Chicago, so not far from here. And we're highly involved with the staff there and how they do things and how the referrals are placed and things like that. So that explains a lot about it. And as she mentioned, it's not a franchise. We're all individually branded. We have our own size. Our own signs. We don't pay franchise fees. We pay a portion of our referral fees to them. And that's how they make their money to stay in business and keep the network together. The referral opportunities are great. They're very helpful in our business. When I talk about outgoing referrals, that is business that we refer out to other companies, right? So as I mentioned, your friends, family, clients, your sphere, when we refer them to another company, that's an outbound referral. We closed 103 outbound referrals in 2018. Just got my report yesterday. So as a company, that's how many we closed. We sent about 200 outgoing referrals. So the average check that went to a carpenter agent, so your portion of that referral fee in 2018 was $977 and some change. It shouldn't take you more than 15 minutes to place a referral with us. So that's a pretty good check, right? I'm going to explain more about how you get outbounds going and then how you place them as well. So let's talk about that. How do you find an outbound referral? How do you discuss an outbound referral? What kind of language do you need to use to make sure that the person on the other end is excited about the opportunity for you to find their realtor? So these people don't have to be someone that you're working with here in Indiana. They don't even have to live in Indiana, right? If you have family in Chicago, if you have family in some of the other countries where we may have a member, if you have families in California, anywhere they may be, you can help them. A lot of times we have people that retire from here and go to Florida, or that buy a second home, a winter home in Florida, right? So don't think just Indiana. So how can we find outbound referrals? Well, one, and these things are also in your book, you don't have to look at it, but wear your name badge, right? When you're wearing something that says I'm a realtor, people want to talk to you about real estate. I don't know if you've seen that yet, but it does happen. And you can always talk about, well, where are you from? Where, are you going to sell your home soon? Are you going to buy a home soon? Or, why are you moving there? Oh, okay, do you know any realtors there? And you can start the conversation that way. I don't always recommend working with relatives. I mean, it's worked for me for 20-something years, right? But not everyone. But in this sort of scenario, it's great to be able to work with your family and help find them some great realtors. And then you make some money off of it as well. And your friends, your social groups, chance encounters. My list says planes, trains, and automobiles. You ever seen that movie? I like that. That's why we named it that. It's kind of cute. But when you're traveling, you can also come across people who might need your help. I do have a couple stories for that. So Jennifer Blanford is our Zionsville manager. She was also our top agent for 2017. She was traveling on plane and her IO buddy was making conversation with her. They ended up talking about real estate, found that this person was looking to downsize, sell their home, and kids had grown. She started telling them that she could help them find a realtor. You know, she doesn't know them from anybody, but she starts talking about real estate and explaining how she could help them find a great realtor. And she turned that into a referral. Amy Englert and Matt were at a conference in Florida, and they took a little break for some personal time in the hotel hot tub. And there was another couple in there from North Carolina, and they were also looking to downsize. And Amy struck up conversation with them, reaches over for her phone and starts texting me their contact information, and turned that into a referral. It's a little bold, but some people can do that, right? Why not, you know? So listing appointments. Let's say you have a listing appointment and the sellers are moving to another location. Find out why. If they're not going through that relocation process we talked about, you can refer them and help them find a realtor where they're going. Buyers, if you have buyers coming in from out of state or other parts of Indiana we don't service, they are working with a relocation company. You can certainly help them with finding an agent to sell their home in their old location. For sale by owners, we do a lot of cold calling, right? You call expired listings, you call for sale by owners, trying to get them to list with you. Most of the time you get a no and you get tired of making those phone calls, right? When you're on the phone with a for sale by owner, you might ask them why they're selling. If you get someone who's moving to another location that Carpenter doesn't service, you can say, well, sir, I understand that you don't want to list your home with me right now, but since you're retiring to Florida, we work with a lot of great real estate companies down there. A lot of our clients retire to Florida. I'd be happy to make an introduction to a great realtor there you can work with. No cost to you, just, let me help you. Let's say you refer that client, you do a great job, and they still haven't sold their home by owner. Maybe they do list with you at that point, but if not, hopefully your referral to Florida closes and you get paid for that time, right? So just a tip when you're making those calls, give that a try. And last time I listed is Facebook. We probably all have friends who sell It Works or Mary Kay or some other form of those types of businesses on Facebook. So you can also sell yourself on Facebook, right? There are social media posts on Carpenter Carpenter Links. Have you all looked at this Carpenter Links before and the resources?
She just came.
Okay. So when you log in to Carpenter Links, using your login, there's a resource section. I'll show you. Office Tools, Resources. And there's a ton of resources here. There is a section for relocation. No, I'm not looking for relocation, pardon me. I'm looking for social media posts. There's a section on here for social media posts. And there are some social media posts included. I should probably just have put social media up here in the search bar, right? You can use these social media posts. There you go. Well, I don't know where that's not the right section. You can use these social media posts in the resource section on Facebook for yourself as well. I couldn't find them just now, but I'm not gonna sit here and look for them. They are there. I'll double check and make sure. And then it has some language in there you can use that might help you to draw some people to your Facebook for that as well. Dave Dans in our Avon East office, he's one to periodically, just in his own words, say, hey, it's a great time, in the real estate market. If you need to buy or sell real estate anywhere in the world, I can help you. Just ask me how. And he had a client respond to that one time. Well, what about Fort Wayne? Can you help me in Fort Wayne? Well, we aren't part of the MLS in Fort Wayne, but we have a great leading RE partner there. So Dave Dans tags me in his Facebook post. We can help you. Denny Carroll from our relocation department will be glad to find you a great realtor in Fort Wayne. It's like a Friday night, I'm sitting there drinking my second glass of wine and I get this alert, Dave Dans has tagged you in a post on Facebook. So my first thought is, oh no, how do I look in that picture you posted, right? Isn't that what you think when someone tags you on Facebook? Is, oh no, what picture did they take of me? What do I look like? Well, then I find out it was business. I had to stop drinking the wine and put my business hat on, But I instant messaged the person back, and turned it into a referral, a listing referral in Fort Wayne. So the social media stuff, that's kind of taken off, right? It works, so use it. Okay, so what can we say? How do we say that I want you to let me refer you? There's, in your book, there are some scripts that you can use. that kind of talk about leading RE, talk about our partners, you know. You can use those if you like. I'm not going to read them word for word. I mean, you can simply say, we have a great relocation department, and we work with real estate companies all over the globe. You know, I know we can help you find a great agent. So it's really easy to let me refer you. It doesn't cost you anything. Can I help you with that? You know, you can say something as simple as that, right? There's some scripts in there for second homes. We have people who buy lake homes. We have people who go buy Florida homes, like I said, for the winter. We do a lot up at, I'm drawing a lake, in Monticello, Indiana. What's that lake?
Lake Schaefer?
Yes, Lake Schaefer. Carpenter doesn't cover Lake Schaefer, and we actually do not have a leading RE company that covers that area, but I found a great independent company there, and the lady there closes probably half a dozen referrals for us a year for people buying lake homes or selling their lake home. So those sort of things would also be a great referral. There are also some flyers in the resource section of Carpenter Link. I'm not going to go back there, but there is a relocation section in the resources, and all of these great leading RE flyers are in there. There's probably a copy of a couple of them in your book. And there's some language on those flyers that can help you. You can even share those flyers with your client to help you in figuring out how to approach them about a referral. Dennis Palmer is an agent in our Mooresville office. He has a ton of family in California. What a great place to place referrals, right? They don't have Midwest pricing in California. His great aunt and uncle were downsizing from their $1.5 million home, and we referred them for that, and they ended up also buying an $800,000 condo. Dennis is making a second income off outgoing referrals. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how do you place the referral, how that works, and then I'll show you the money.